how many of you guys like detective shows? CSI, right? Or what do you see about detective shows? What is so interesting? Tammy and I love to do probably what you guys love to do is we like whodunits, we like mysteries, not just the murder mysteries, but even the conspiracy ones where we're trying to figure out ahead of time, right? And isn't it great when I figured out? We high five one another like, yeah, that's right, or Tammy got it, like, good job. It's really fun because it's almost like a game. Well, we can do that same thing with the Bible. We can do that with biblical text. The only difference is that you're looking not at a body and physical evidence, but you are looking at historical evidence. You are looking at text and clues. And so, like in a mystery where there's like an investigation, there's names and there's numbers. It's actually really boring. It's not all solved in an hour or in a miniseries. That makes it all exciting because there's all the shooting and movement and look at this. But you don't realize that there's hours and hours and hours of scouring over all this text to find these clues. It's a little bit kind of like Bible study, but we have tools that help us to do it faster. So I'm going to show you one of those tools. And again, we're not even starting with books. I'm just going to give you 6 questions that you can ask every time you go to the Bible. This is called hermeneutics. Hermeneutics is the art and science of Bible interpretation. But hermeneutics, it's a skill. Basically, you're applying questions to the Bible. So the goal in hermeneutics is to understand what the text meant to the original people back then who it was written to. Before we apply it to our lives, before we can say, what does it mean to me? We got to say, well, what did it mean to them back then? Make sense? Like, what did it mean to these guys 2,000 years ago in the Middle East? And here, the key lens here that we look through these are epistles, are the real letters that are addressing real situations. These epistles are pastoral letters. So here's one thing is how many of you guys know what the genre of this is? There's different genres in the Bible. There's poetry, there's history, there's epistles, yes, or pastoral letters, right? This is a genre of the Bible. Now, and that genre of the Bible determines the rules that we're going to use to interpret it, right?